Hello everyone, Melissa Steele coming to you. I'm very glam right now because John and I are gonna be heading to we're going out to dinner and then we are heading to a Mad Hatter party. So it's supposed to be Victorian. I look a little flapper-esque, but that's okay. I ordered a couple things on Amazon and was very unenthused. So thank you for bearing with me. I look much different than I normally do for those of you who might just be listening. But I'm Melissa Steele, host of Melissa's Musings and real estate agent. And as some of you join in, I'm excited to be talking to you guys today. It's going to be a short and sweet video. But I broke through a fear, and it's like a very silly fear for many of you probably. You're going to be like, oh, Melissa's like so silly. Why was she so scared? But we all have those fears that we might be embarrassed about or that might seem really silly or insignificant, but they can be a really big deal, right? Hey guys, hi Josh, hi Therese, thanks for rolling on in. Welcome to my fabulous outfit and musing. So, for a really long time, I've had it on my goals sheet, and I've also just been really wanting to go and take like a dance class, like a hip hop class or something really, I don't know. I used to love Zumba, so I've been wanting to take a class, but I've been very embarrassed because I'm lanky. I'm a little bit like not as coordinated. I really love to dance, but it's a little bit of a flail type situation when I dance. You know, I've got long arms, I've got long legs, things happen. So I was embarrassed. I didn't know, like I didn't want to take a class and then have this experience where I was really embarrassed. So for a very long time, I have held myself back from even attempting to go to a dance class. And I have this great friend, Camilla, who, she's amazing. I'm actually going to see her tonight at this party. She's the one who invited me. She does a bunch of fun things, and she was doing this dance class, and I was like, oh my goodness, like I have to. And last night, literally, as I was thinking about it, I had butterflies in my stomach. This morning, I was looking at the website, literally like trying to find a reason not to go. I was looking, and then it was like, you know, because this morning's class was hip hop too. So it was like, instead of just going to hip hop too, you might want to do beginner hip hop. So I texted my friend, I was like, oh my God, I can't go. Like, it's not a beginner class, it's hip hop too. Like, I'm gonna be and she was like, no, you're gonna be fine. It's like Zumba, like, just go with the flow. So I was really nervous. I was actually thinking about doing a musing potentially on the way to it because I was really nervous. Like, I was so nervous. But then I had trouble parking, so that took up a lot of my available time. So what ended up happening was I felt very nervous going in. I was so self-conscious. I had all these fears coming up. And I took the class, and I had so much fun. It didn't matter that I looked ridiculous. As soon as I got into the class, like into the big dance studio, and I went to Culture Shock, which those of you who have been there or are looking for a great studio, it was super fun, and Fridays are half price, so I was like, this is meant to be. And, oh my goodness, it was like super fun, but as soon as I entered the room, like there was like, you know, a really like older woman, there was like guys in the class, there were people of all shapes and sizes. I was like, oh my goodness, I can do this. Like there's all types of people in here. Everybody's their own type of person. And so I was like, that got me excited to kind of see all shapes, sizes, and types. Like I was like, there's definitely some other beginners here, I can tell. And then when the music got going, it was fun just to like get my groove on. It was okay if I messed up the steps. Nobody was watching me. They were all doing their own thing. Like probably nobody noticed. And even one of the steps I really struggled with, so I kind of just like flailed around like a goon for that particular 4-step because I didn't know what I was doing, and that's totally fine. I just kind of created my own thing. I was like, yeah, this is fun. So, moral of the story is, I just went for it. I was like, oh, I need to break through this fear. And what I was sharing with my friend on the way home from the class was that fear doesn't come up for me like too often. Of course it does, because John and I are always kind of taking those big leaps of faith and doing the next thing. But in the business sense, I feel like we've taken so many leaps of faith that I don't get as nervous about things. So I feel like it's great to personally challenge yourself with what gets those butterflies going and gets the like kind of nervous energy, because that's an opportunity for you to break through. That's an opportunity for you to get out of your comfort zone. It's an opportunity to really get out there and have a good time and set yourself up for the potential to really enjoy something that you haven't given yourself the chance to try. And if you hate it, like, to be honest, I did a similar musing about a year ago when I took a belly dancing class, and I attempted it and it was great, and I actually like signed up for a long class, like an 8-session class. And about 6 classes in, I was like, oof, I hate this. Like, I gave myself enough time to really realize that I just wasn't into it. But the hip hop class today, I was like, yeah, like this is rock and roll, and I was having a good time. So thank you guys so much for all the compliments. I love that you guys are all coming out here and complimenting my look. I'm glad that you guys like it because I was not sure how it was going to look. But hey, I'm rolling with it. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Happy Friday night. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And if any opportunity comes up this weekend where you feel those butterflies in your stomach and you're like, ooh, should I do it? Do it. Because you might end up having a lot of fun. I've literally felt that way like with games of kickball or ultimate frisbee or, you know, like things that are a bit seemingly challenging for me, or even like boot camps. I've literally had friends like, come to my free boot camp, and I'm like, okay, and then I go and I'm so nervous, but I have a great time. And the reason I'm nervous is because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to keep up or whatever it looks like. Before I went to yoga at the start of the year, I had this like weird fear that I wasn't gonna that I had just become so unflexible that I wasn't even gonna be able to do downward facing dog. And like I'm 8 classes in and already way more flexible than I was 8 classes ago. So that was a silly conversation to have. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. Happy Friday. Bye.